Good morning, girls. Do you have any eggs in here this morning? I already have some in the house. There's one. Let me get that. It's a little bit dirty. But somebody's laid a beautiful egg. Oh my goodness. Y'all are overgrowing. Peppers are going bad. Goodness. I'm sorry I've been neglecting y'all. But, wait, you don't want to come off the plant, huh? All right. It's time for breakfast. Good morning. I woke up this morning and I let Xander out and I checked on the chickens, and the weather is perfect. It's nice and cool, it's clear, it just feels like a beautiful fall day, and it makes me so excited for fall to really hit and for winter to come. And I was like, you know what, it feels like a good morning to just get up and go and cook breakfast in the van. I didn't drive anywhere, I'm literally just in my driveway cooking breakfast, but it's just something a little different than the norm for me. And the weather's nice, the breeze coming through the van. I've got like a crosswind from the doors out the back windows. I've got peppers from my garden, eggs from my chickens. I feel alive. I'm a 30-year-old woman, you know what I mean? My birthday just passed. I've been feeling really good. I had friends over last night. We cooked empanadillas. I had them like helping me make them and fried them and eat them, and we drank and had a lot of fun, a lot of laughter. I slept hard. Still woke up at like 7:30, which, you know, I would have preferred to sleep in, but I guess my body was ready to get up and active. But we're in here. We're cooking. I'm feeling good. I've had my coffee, but now I'm starting to feel like there's nothing else to sustain this energy, and I really need to eat. So I'm looking forward to this omelet that I'm making. I got Xander in here with me. He's been chill. He's been quiet. And life is good. Life is good. My Bubba's with his dad. And life is good. I said that I was going to make an omelet, and then I started stirring around all the onions and peppers and sausage, and then I looked at the fact that I have spinach and then eggs and cream cheese to put in here, and I was like, yeah, this is a little ambitious because this skillet is like not big enough to handle an omelet. Like, we'll see. It might just end up being scrambled eggs, but regardless, your girl is cooking. So really quickly, and excuse the blow dryer, leaf blower sound, whatever. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. The people are out in the neighborhood enjoying it. Spinach! And then I've got these two beautiful eggs laid by my hens. This one I'm guessing is from Medea because it's the biggest egg, and if you can see, it's like quite wonky at the top. I've described it before, but mothers will know. People will know, anybody will know. Like when babies are born and they're crowning and they get that like cone head shape, that's what it's giving. And then this one, this is speckled. It's like very brown. Will you focus on the egg? There we go. It's a little bit better. It's a speckled egg. She's nice and brown and speckled and beautiful. Beautiful. I'm so happy with my chicken eggs. Okay. Let me focus. Beautiful. Let's do some salt and pepper. Let me take a picture of this. She's a beauty. Let me show you. Wow. Nah, buddy. You're not finna come in here while I'm about to start eating. Nope. Nope. Not today. Go find another spot to lay down. Oh, goodness. You were just outside and now you want to bother me? Why? Go lay down. Alright, breakfast is finished. This is a beautiful plate of scrambled eggs with onions, peppers from my garden, which are red and look like they would be hot, but they are not. They're quite mild because they're a hybrid between banana peppers and jalapenos. And they ended up being a hybrid because when I got them from my coworker, I planted them all together, and with peppers you're supposed to plant them separately so that when they're pollinated they don't cross over, and I didn't care about that. I just didn't care about that, so I planted them all together and hoped for the best, and I ended up with these hybrid peppers. But they're wonderful, they're good. I have an abundance of them, so if you need peppers, let me know. And then spinach, sausage, and eggs from my garden. I realized, though, that this would have been fantastic with my homemade bread. Fresh, homemade bread in the butter. Ah, that would have been awesome. Next time I do this, I will surely prepare some bread dough. But this is kind of on a whim, getting up and outside and cooking breakfast and enjoying. Let's see. That is good. Don't come over here, Xander, because you're not getting none. That is good. I got the last bit of my coffee that is now lukewarm in my rooster cup, my rooster mug. Some toast. Oh my god, some toast with jam would have been good too. Or the homemade bread. But the bread that I make is pretty soft. And because the scrambled eggs are soft, I feel like I need a difference in texture. So like a nice, like crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside, sliced toast, you know what I mean? Perhaps sourdough, which I've never made before. I have only ever made the bread dough that I shared before, and I either pan fry it in butter or I bake a whole loaf and then slice it up. And that's pretty good. I love that, especially when fresh. But I've never done the whole like sourdough fermentation process. And that seems like something that I might want to try in the future. Like experimenting with different recipes and different flavor profiles of bread. I had a sourdough bacon, egg, and cheese in Buffalo, New York during my birthday trip. Perfect sandwich. And maybe it was because I had just gotten off of a flight. I've been up since like 4 o'clock in the morning. You know, it was my first solid meal and I really was just hungry, but it really was good. The bacon was perfect, the egg was perfect, the cheese was perfect, the bread was perfect. It was like classic sourdough. And that was the first time that I had sourdough and I was like, this makes sense. The bread is indeed sour. Anyways, it was good. I am starting to feel the heat though. It's currently 10:43 a.m., 78 degrees, and the high is 83. And that 78 degrees is starting to warm up the van. So that means I need to hurry up and finish eating. So I can go inside in my AC because this is too much for me. Ooh. But honestly, the way it felt to be outside earlier this morning, I walked outside and I was like, it would be a great morning for some fresh, hot coffee. I brewed me a fresh pot. I got lucky because I've run out of coffee now at this point, so I've got to go pick some more up. But I brewed a fresh cup of coffee. I sat outside on the porch while Xander went ahead and did his business and enjoyed his time. And it was nice and cool. It just felt beautiful. And it makes me excited for fall. I just feel I feel like this fall is gonna be awesome. I feel like I'm gonna want to go out in the van and go camping. Oh my god, campfires! I think it's gonna be perfect. I keep like envisioning packing up the van, heading to a camp spot, taking my son. We're both bundled up in our long sleeves and jackets and our boots and going for walks in the woods and sitting by the campfire and cooking dinner and eating and cuddling before going to bed. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's gonna be so good. You can stare at me all you want, but you're not getting any. Ten out of 10. Recommend.